Assalamu alaikum, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulihil kareem, amma ba'd, fa'awuzu billah, minash shaitanir rajeem, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Today we'll talk about two ayahs of the Quran in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that your mother carries you in the womb of the mother, and then when a time comes in, she goes through the labor, through which the process, this uterus is emptied. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who is telling us about the rights of our parents. These rights of the parents, wherever they are told, first Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells our right, and then He tells us that your parents is the one who has a right on you because they brought you in this world. They are the one who struggled for you to bring it, take care of you. And in this one, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells about your mother. She's the one who carries, called hamal or pregnancy. She's the one who then will go through the labor pain. And these labor pains, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes us in the Quran. So when the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was asked, who has the right, who is the person who is best deserve my attention and care? So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, your mother. When he asked again, he says the mother. And after 3 times he said mother, he's the one who says your father. So in these ayahs, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, your mother is so special that she's the one who carries you in the womb and then goes through the labor. If you look at it scientifically, when the child is growing, this uterus is also growing along with the child. As its size increases, the size of the uterus also increases. Imagine yourself, you have a balloon which is only 2-3 inches and it is inverted and it has an opening at the bottom. And this balloon slowly keeps on increasing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives the order to the chemicals as well as the cells so that they increase the wall of the uterus. The uterus, which is only 3-4 inches, slowly becomes, and it becomes huge, and it may go up to about 12 inches, 1 foot or more. And it carries the weight. And the uterus has a wall. The middle layer of the uterus is called muscular wall. That is called myometrium. That has multiple microscopic cells which will slowly increase by the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the uterus becomes thick and strong. Normally, if you imagine yourself that you have a bag which is inverted and you have to push something out of it, and you have to push it with your hand. But in the womb of the mother or in our belly of the mother, there is no hand. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala creates this big hand throughout the 9 months by increasing these muscular layers. These are multiple pumps which are the one which will push the uterus to make it a delivery. This also will also help to dilate the tunnel through which the baby has to go through. And it is another step will be to dilate that one. Inshallah, we'll talk about in the next video. But this huge uterus now become thick. It does not move till Allah gives the permission. So when the time comes in, this uterus or inverted bag starts squeezing its contents, which are the baby, its covering. And then it keeps on doing that. When sometime it contracts, sometimes it relaxes, and these are called the labor pain. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala slowly keeps on squeezing this uterus, which relaxes. Sometimes it may take a few hours, sometimes it may take 24 hours, and there are lots of diseases which are created. For example, if the mother is weak, she cannot have the strength, or there is a disease of the uterus, or there is a chemical disturbance. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala communicates with these, or His angels communicate with these muscles, and they slowly. So the layers of the baby which are around it, one of them bursts and the water leaks. And this leaking of the water is called show. That means that is the beginning of the labor. So this uterus slowly keeps on squeezing. Slowly the baby keeps on being pushed into the canal, which is called the cervix, which then slowly dilate. Imagine a cervix which is only 1 inch wide become 8 to 10 inches wide to fit the, the 8 to 10 centimeter the size of the baby's head, so that it can fit and it can slowly bring it. And this uterus contracts as well as relaxes, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells all these millions of muscle cells to unisonly, to systematically keep on squeezing it till the baby slowly comes out. And then it also brings in later on the layers of the baby which were feeding it and the nutrition. And this is such the fantastic way of doing it, that this uterus become the hands or the things which will keep on delivering the baby. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives these 8 or 9 months. During this time it is quiet. When Allah's permission comes in, when the qadr or the measure or the determination by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes in that this baby has to come out, then is the wine, then it starts working. It is such a fascinating the process that when somebody ponders on it, he knows that this is a beautiful Allah, who is the one who could, he is the one who is the engineer who makes this uterus a product so that it could push the baby out. So inshallah we'll take the next video on the labor or the delivery of the baby, how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does that, how that small canal which is 2-3 inches become bigger so that it accommodates the head and the whole body comes out. So inshallah, if you like this video, then please push on the like button, send it to somebody else and share it, and also subscribe our channel so that we could continue telling you the beautiful ayahs of the Quran which tells the science of baby and the delivery. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.